My name is Nelly Wanjau. I am the founder and one of the directors of Kibali School, Naivasha, which started off operations this year in January. I have previously managed other schools, and that's how we ended up having this school, because we shopped around for our school. We could not manage to get a good school for our daughter, so we decided to set up a school with the kind of standard that we would want, because probably there's a parent out there who's looking for the same, but they have not managed to find. And so far so good. Our enrollment has been going on well. I learned about Centonomy earlier on. There's a small video I had seen done by Caroline Mutoko about Centonomy and the few things she had learned from it. So I thought it was a good idea. And then we got it advertised that it's going to happen in Nakuru. So we enrolled. And I was in the March class, the class for March 2019. And there was a lot to learn. We learned a lot, especially on investments. It has changed the way we have always looked at how to invest. We learned about managing our finances, as well as a very good way of marketing your products or marketing whatever business you are in. Those for me are the main areas that stuck with me, as well as the money market knowledge that we gained from the class. From the classes, we learned that one of the major mistakes that we had made previously from the businesses we've managed, even in real estate or in other areas that we have invested in, is we had never put aside an amount that is you're actually supposed to be salaried. So all the money, after you've paid the debts or the people you owe, we used to assume it's our money. But now we've learned you have to allocate what your salary is. We have also learned you have to make sure you're compliant with the government requirements, as well as making sure your taxes are paid on time and ensuring that you're compliant as per all the government requirements. I'd also like to add that when we learned, especially about the money market, it was a very good eye-opener, because it's a new wave of investment for us, which is not too demanding and which is paying off well, which we started off already as well. Previously we used to get very interested in real estate, building houses, buying and stuff, but we realized that needs a lot of capital, and it's very work intensive. So the money market makes it easier for you, and you still earn as well, and you're still sure of a source of income for you. The other thing we'd like to implement in the future that we learned from Centonomy is ensuring that even as we grow, we make sure that we don't limit our goals. We have a bigger dream. We don't start off with a small goal and continue with a small goal. We can have a big dream that we can start working on slowly. So for instance, with the school, we decided to start off the school at a small group. We started off we are admitting 2-year-olds to 6-year-olds, but we have already put together our plans for making the structure for a bigger school, which will accommodate the primary section as well, which can grow into anything later on in the future. Previously, I have managed schools in Nairobi for 8 years. in different areas, in Kasarani and in Karen. And I saw the kind of exposure that children were getting. I was very intrigued by it. And so eventually when my daughter was of age to go to school, that is what I was looking for. Unfortunately, it's not offered around because most schools are focusing a lot on academics. And I really wanted an all-round exposure for her because we never know where she's talented at, and once she's exposed to different areas of life, you'll be able to discover her talents, as well as she'll also be able to build up on what will be the most important aspect of her life for her. So we started off the school. We offered different extracurricular activities. We do music, we do ballet, we do skating, and they are being introduced to golf as well, which we hope that by the time they are of age, by the time they are like 5-6 years, and they're able to use the proper golf equipment, then they're able to as well pursue the golf activity properly. So they also do swimming, and they go for training on different days, which has also helped them build on the different levels. For the younger group, the play group, we have a class that we're not teaching academics, we're teaching etiquette, we're teaching toileting, we're teaching, just trying to build on their fine motor skills. They color, they paste, they doodle, they have different kind of toys that we have gotten for them that they try to relate to whatever is taught. So we're not focused too much on them being academically taught. We are focused on them being exposed to different items at different times. We also ensure that their classes are over by midday. They have their lunch break, which after that they have different extracurricular activities until around 1:30 or 2, and then they sleep. So we have day beds for them. What Centonomy has done for us is that it was such an eye-opener. Previously, I had seen it as a better idea to homeschool her, but once I enrolled in the Centonomy class, I realized that the potential is there, and you shouldn't fear facing bigger challenges in life. You just need to deal with them a day at a time, a step at a time. So even building the school is going to take a step at a time, which we know that slowly but surely we'll get there. I would also highly recommend anyone to enroll in the Centonomy class because it makes you see things differently. There are a lot of things that we have always thought to be the right way to do things, but we realize that it's just the way probably the society prepares us for it, but it's not necessarily right. So you find that there are other ways of making money, there are other ways of investing, there are many ways of saving on your money, there are many ways of managing your money, which without enrolling in the class, you will never see that gap. So you could be making a lot of money, but you could be spending it, all of it as well. But once you see the gaps, you're able to control or contain yourself and be able to work properly and manage yourself as well as your future investments. Anyone who has the opportunity, I highly recommend Centonomy classes.